when you look at a guy, and just look at him from television, you're like, okay, he doesn't have the cap shoulders like Giannis. He's not freight trained like LeBron. He can't jump out the gym like a young Shaq. But bro, he just light people.
There have always been outstanding players, all-timers, and legends in every era of NBA history. There were very few instances during those times when a single player was so much better than his peers that it was almost comical. Naturally, Wilt Chamberlain was the first person to sort of personify this because...
Like, there's always a place for a shooter, right?
Yes.
Always a place for a shooter in the NBA. There's always a place for somebody who can rebound. Now, if you can rebound and shoot, okay, you're going to be good. If you can rebound, shoot, handle, you're going to be really, really good.
50 million.
Yeah.
In the past, Wilt was the best at hiding the stat sheet. Require 70 points? You'll get it from him. 40 boards? It's finished. 20 assists? He is capable of doing that as well. Wilt Chamberlain was an exceptional athlete, player, and statistician. In 2026, the Joker is essentially Wilt 2.0 because he is so far ahead of his contemporaries that it is hilarious. Only two players in my lifetime, Russell Westbrook in 2017, who was ridiculous, and Nikola Jokić in each of the previous 3 seasons, have produced absolutely hilarious stats. The Joker currently posts stat lines that, if his name weren't attached, you would mistake for Wilt Chamberlain.
We are seeing an absolute master at the game of basketball like we've maybe almost never seen before, at the peak of his powers.
Take a look at these games from just the last month. Compared to Dallas, easy 29-20-13, a standard Jokić game, you know. A week later, Henley scored 36 points and shot 88% while playing 29 minutes against the Kings. The following night, a near 40-point triple-double against a top-tier defense took place against Houston. And the ultimate performance, a 55-point triple-double against the Minnesota Timberwolves on Christmas Day.
I don't know. I can't guard him. I was just the last man that was tall enough, to be honest. There's no answer for Jokić, I'm not going to lie.
Joker has been going on a complete rampage in December. This month, I was looking at 31.2 points, 11.4 rebounds, and 11.2 assists. Additionally, he has 5 triple-doubles in the 11 games. In terms of stats, this guy is essentially a combination of Westbrook, Wilt, and Larry Bird. He can dominate the boards like Wilt, has incredible efficiency like Bird, and can score 30 points and dime 11 times like Russ.
I looked it up. You've won 74% of your games when you have a triple-double.
Really? So that's the winning percentage, huh?
Yes.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah.
Jokić is 79.
This is where it gets funny. What we believed he was experiencing last year turned out to be the Joker's best year ever. And considering his best performance from the previous season, which was an iconic 30-20-20 victory over Phoenix in overtime, I believe it's pretty clear. We believed that Jokić was at his best right then and there. It couldn't get any better. Naturally, though, 8 months later, they surpassed that performance with 55 points on 78% shooting against the Clippers. And he scored 52 points in the fourth quarter of that game against Los Angeles. I felt that Jokić was at his best in that game against the Clippers. It can't get any better. However, I was mistaken because a month later, they defeated Minnesota in one of the greatest games in NBA history.
For real.
He make basketball look so easy.
Man.
I work so hard to get 20 points. He just walking around.
Well, you ain't 7 foot 300.
But he doing guard stuff.
Going dimes, bro.
The Joker will now list his best overall games based on his career. I'm leaving that one spot open because I can almost assure you that he will win that game against Minnesota this year or the following year with a 60-point explosion in which he goes crazy. And since the Joker is so amazing, he might even surpass it once more after that. Speaking of greatness, there are definitely great players in his own era.
You combine being 6'11", 6'10", 11 with basketball IQ, skill. He can shoot, he can dribble, he can pass. He sees things 3 steps ahead.
The Giannis, Wemby, Luka, and SGA are among them. These players are outstanding and will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. However, the Joker is once again a Wilt Chamberlain-esque anomaly. This guy is currently ranked 9th overall in terms of scoring over the last 6 years, starting in 2021. He is 3rd in both assists and boards.
he is the best basketball player in the world. You just going out there getting easy triple doubles every, and he ain't getting them fluky 10 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. He get like 25, 16, and 17.
He is the only player in the NBA to rank in the top 10 for points, rebounds, and assists. In terms of triple doubles, he leads by a wide margin with 138. Sabonis, 64, came in second, followed by Russ, 61. To put it succinctly, the Joker currently satisfies every requirement for a 5'2" offensive player.
Playing against somebody like that, you're trying to you're not going to lock someone like that down, but when you're trying to slow somebody like that, like, what do you even do?
Yeah, you just do the best you can.
This man can knock it down at a clip of roughly 40% from a distance of 25 feet, which makes him essentially unguardable. He has every spin move in the book, every counter he can think of, and his fadeaways are on point in the mid-range, on the block, and on the post. In contrast to Shaq, he is not a liability in the event that he is fouled. As of right now, this man's offensive weaknesses are non-existent. And for a four-time Dapley like Gobert, every time these guys play, it's barbecue chicken. It's delicious. To put an end to that humiliation, Joker is an all-time great basketball player.
It's literally incredible how many passes he makes where you're like, well, like, I tried. Like, it's just, there's nothing I can do about it.
Regardless of time period. And as of right now, he's playing better than any player I've ever seen, let alone a 7-foot center when compared to his peers and the league average. This 3-year-old, 44%, 8% better than the league average. 59% is in the middle. 42% is the league average. The total gap in the paint is 18%. 10% above the league average at the rim. The Joker's offensive game is practically perfect, as I have repeatedly stated in this video and numerous others. Finally, if you double team him, he will find open shooters and cutters for easy twos and kill you mercilessly. That's all there is to the video, and I'll end it here. Nowadays, the Joker's game is as timeless as fine wine. This man is only 30 years old at the moment, and he will turn 31 in 2 months. That would have been regarded as old and past your prime in earlier times. He's just getting started in this era. And what would this guy be like in this NBA era at the age of 37 or 38? At worst, I would say he would be a walking 15-10-10, putting up JK triple doubles. And in my opinion, that's probably the lowest Joker can be at the age of 37 or 38. Once more, his skill, IQ, general knowledge, and the foundation of his game. It is not predicated on quickness, speed, or general athletic aptitude. Thank you all for watching, as always. I hope you found it enjoyable. Next time, I'll see you.